At least he wasn't healing that time.
But actually, guys, look at the fires. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. But where'd that back one?
Oh, I thought we had him.
Yeah, look at the picture and raid info. That's where the fires need to be. Like,
Yeah, that first fire on my side was like way too far back.
Flare.
Right in front of the pillars.
It needs to be like 2 yards from the boss.
If it's ever too close, we can back the boss up just a little bit towards you guys. Should I look at ad damage? How do we do on that?
Because I didn't think you're gonna be a bitch like this.
Sorry, guys. I got hit for like 17,000.
Don't be sorry, just don't be a bitch.
It's 15,000.
CK has top damage on every single ad type.
Well, that's surprising.
Hell yeah, obviously he's got Divine Storm.
Oh, fuck. Holy shit.
The fuck?
Breaking
I got a big
news.
dick.
Why am I
Only AoE I got is Starfall, and I can't drop my
And
dots
the
on the
martyr, which we're
target.
supposed to focus, like.
And also, you can't move the martyrs. Once they're in their spot, they're fucking rock solid. Just annoying as hell.
The way to move
they only
them
cast.
is they have to be polymorphed.
They cast on the boss, so I don't think you can LOS them.
If they get polymorphed, it'll stop their cast, then they can be moved.
No, they can't be interrupted.
Oh, we can stun them.
Stun them, yeah, but not like, you know, interrupt.
Yeah, interrupts don't work at all. It's only stuns.
I was stunning them, and then it looked like the cast was still going off. I don't know if it's just a UI bug.
I'm gonna hope it's a UI bug.
Lee.
I got my minute though on doing big stuff.
Bane, are you getting the tells for the bark skin? We're gonna need to roll that too.
I'm getting them.
Okay.
That's weird. I thought I had a target macro too. Let me see.
That was much better. Guys.
Oh yeah, cause the motherfucker told me to do Sandy, and not that's right, cause we changed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Beak is tanking, so if you guys are using macros, change your macro.
I did like alter the way DPM yelling at me on shit, so we want to see this time. Is anybody seeing that execution instance before it happens? Because I haven't heard anybody say it before until the tank dies.
I have not.
I haven't seen like a cast bar or anything for it.
Yeah, so I think he's just an asshole and does it.
I think it's just like a modified melee.
Feast to the right, Caldoran as well. Let's get some more reps in. This is like a phase that everybody needs to feel completely comfortable with what has to happen. The blinds come on a cooldown. If you're running Foji, you can literally see exactly when it's coming. So it's very easy.
And it's a 3-second cast if you're targeting the boss, but yeah.
It also tells you to look away.
Look away.
Should we just be looking at other random deaths here? Ravager death. So ads are in the back.
If the first death's the tank, everything else is going to go to shit after that because now you're short of tank for the ads. Obviously, DPS needs to be fixing and tanks need to be fixing, getting things killed and make sure they stay dead. But I'm just saying, for wipe reasons, once the tank dies, it's going to go to shit.
Alright, let's get another poll.
We have stats for stam to boots. By stats, I mean mats.
What are they?
I don't even know.
Foxy, what's up?
Just waiting on mana.
They're a 9 stam or is it only 7?
I feel like there's 9, I'm pretty sure. I think there's 9 strength and 9 stam. No. Okay, someone hit him.
Okay.
Go, 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 go.
Let's go. Just get him to the right spot, Pico.
Multi-shot. Okay.
I'd hope you motherfuckers are awake.
Why did your
PK.
bark skin just go away?
Ow.
Oh, I accidentally
Because
casted
Pika
it.
did it on himself after you did.
Like default UI only shows your own live. those, so they just overwrote yours.
Ah, okay.
Pretty scuffed. Move
Flare.
him to the middle and kind of turn away.
1.
I mostly just want to tank, like, practice tanks not dying, so anyways. Yeah, we can still
This
do that
fucking
here.
guy.
You're fine.
He doesn't like to move like very good.
Alright. Martyrs up on right. See if you guys get the kick, then they can move. That's what we need. Or by kick, I mean a stun.
Nice.
I think that'll count. Alright, good job. All those ads are dying in there. Perfect. Flare.
Not yet. That was a flare
Survived
cooldown.
execution for the first time.
Flare.
Very sketchy.
Flare's going now. Look away.
1.
Get in here, bitch. Martyr left side. Need a... I'm stunning her. Get that over to the other side. Good job.
Yeah, right where angry mob's at.
Yeah.
Kill Martyr, guys. Kill this Martyr quickly. Flare soonish.
Flare.
Here it is. Turn.
Flare.
1.
Another Martyr. It got rezzed because she wasn't deep enough in. Oh my god, getting these in the fucking fire.
The fire needs like a defined
Maybe
border.
it was
'cause
just tanking these fucking dudes in the back.
10.
A couple
Get
of
out.
guys in the back.
Maguses can be killed.
Empowered.
Flare.
I need them kicked so that they can
Flare, look away. Look away.
That matters
Can
when
we
I get
a
off.
kick on the X in the back? God, this is actually a crazy amount of ads. I guess I'm gonna put on kick because
When's the
Divine
phase
offering
end?
is going off.
Yep. Or
Oh,
not.
we died.
When does the phase end?
When he's at 60%.
55%.
Oh, 55? Okay.
God damn.
Flare.
Did we pop cooldowns at the start?
1.
Bloodlust.
Oh,
We
we
had to
probably
kill-
shouldn't multi-shot open. That's probably not the best for being ahead.
It's not, no.
Down 2 DPS, and one of them being our ad pumper. CK.
And the other one being very important too.
Also, some of those ads look like they died in the fire, but apparently they weren't.
Yep.
So it's
You
like,
can,
Yeah, they
if
got
they don't
out.
have the debuff, then, you know, they're not in there. They get a debuff called Divine Conflagration.
So, I guess my twisting the other deck just broke because it hadn't res me the last 2 times I've had it on.
What?
I don't know why.
Flip it and non-equip it? I don't know.
Oh, I guess I'll do that after I get res.
How are you?
Out of charges. Yeah, it just deletes.
Mine's still working. Word.
Yeah, I don't know. There was bugs with Spirit Redemption, so Spirit Redemption didn't go off that time either, so maybe that's what's going on. But I read it all last week, and no problem.
Sorry about that pull, you guys. I really got in there too fast. It's my fault.
You gotta keep that bow under control.
Yeah, it's dumb
Be
fucking
shooting
right
at
click
everyone.
and shot.
Sorry, guys.
Right clicking sucks.
it's just in don't target boss until we're fighting.
Yeah.
I'll get it right this time, though.
I feel like we were falling behind on ads there.
Yeah, I mean, you have multiple
10.
DBS dead.
I'll put on my Starfall rune, I guess.
I think parts
See how it goes.
faking lagging out because he didn't upload the log.
Empowered.
Faking lagging out about what?
That's true.
I'm just bitching that the log hadn't updated for this last pool.
Oh.
What is Righteous Flame? Is that the fire? Scarlet Magus's Righteous Flame, is that just their attack?
It sounds like they're
That's
I don't know,
they spam cast the
Oh,
spell.
that's just their cast. It's not something I'm standing in, right?
Yeah, they just spam cast it. And they need to be kicked so that they can be moved.
Sandy, I'm putting on Rebuke. I think you should as well.
I don't have a hell of a time fucking getting those ads because even Hammer of the Righteous was
So-
like not even ripping aggro from
So
them when they were just
Beacon
charging
died
at someone.
To us falling behind. I want to look at this log. I
I'll
think
try
you
it.
guys standing in the fire is actually an absurd amount of damage, but I can't tell you for sure that's true.
But we're just
Oh,
trying to
it's
get
a lot.
the ads.
Yeah, I think it's like
So,
2K.
Hold up. What I'm not saying is that you shouldn't go through the fire. You have to go through the fire. But there was a point where it was like I felt like Sandy was in the fire for like 40 seconds straight.
No,
Yeah,
I was
did
only
you
in
go-
there for a little bit. I was getting hit by a whole bunch of
I want to
ads.
see the log. Like I said, I'm not trying to say it definitively. I was having to pull globals out of Bika to heal Sandy. And then when Beaka died, I think Nebula was tanking 2 things and Liv was already dead.
No, I was only in there for a little bit. I was getting hit by a whole bunch of
death on Beaka, so we're doing okay with that, I think.
And this does not end until he's at like 55%, right? Or whatever it is.
And the soft enrage is basically you get overwhelmed with ads. They continue to heal the boss.
Basically, if the boss gets healed once, it's a wipe, essentially, because the timer is still pretty tight for phase 2.
It feels that way, yeah.
No, it's radiant damage. Is it radiant or is it fire, actually?
Holy,
the fine thing is radiant.
Yeah, so it wouldn't do anything.
But the circle that the ads are in. Yeah, it's actual fire.
Okay, so there was a point from 1 minute and 34 seconds to 2 minutes and 30 seconds you didn't leave the fire, Sandy. Like, you were just straight tanking it for a very long time.
Well, it didn't look like I was standing in it on my screen then.
Yeah, you got to look at that debuff.
Nope, but that's my fucking colorblind color.
Lamey, do you have any cleave ability?
Oh, no.
Or can you play a cleave setup for this?
Yeah, won't carve and shit hit it from there or no?
Yeah, but my main damage dealer is Mongoose Bite, which is the same rune spot, but I'll switch it.
It is?
Yep.
I didn't. Oh, Mongoose Bite, right. I didn't think Mongoose Bite was that high, damn.
Mongoose Bite is one of my top damage dealers.
Yeah,
but it's no big deal. Like I said, the ads are probably more important anyway.
Yeah, I'm just
I'm dropping 60% Starfall or Starfire damage for more Starfalls. We'll see how it goes.
Do I need to keep on hit and run for the Warlock debuff, or is Partsy's Pet going to do that?
I can put it on my cloak.
Because I'll switch to the trap one, so I can at least put down more traps and shit.
Yeah, I'll put hit and run on. No worries. Done.
Oh, his pet's doing something other than just pulling bosses.
I pulled the boss, not my little pet. What you talking about?
I'd say exclusive.
That's Lemmy's pet always.
It is not.
Bastard.
We always say Lemmy, and then half the time it's not.
Dude, it's always Jaga. All the range and stuff can stack on box right here and be like right at the boss when we're ready to pull.
4, 3,
Jump
2,
up there.
1.
Also, maybe we tank the boss like real close to the ads that are dying.
Flare. 2.
Turn away.
Blinding.
1.
Here come ads soon. Need a kick or something on Skull here, so I can get it over to the fire. Don't kill it there. Don't kill it there. Don't kill Skull there. Kill it. I know I'm in fire. I'm just trying to make sure the fucking ad is.
Flare. 2, 1.
No, I forgot about that.
Get them. Gotta get the ads in. Don't kill
No
them
way.
out there.
Yeah, don't kill them.
Get that up to the front.
Way better.
God, it's so hard to get these in.
Like, you can't get them in because they fucking pathfind so janky to you.
Yep.
Flare. 2, 1.
Flare, look.
Skull right side needs to be killed. Everybody on ads. There should not really anybody on boss here for a bit. Get that one out. That's a burner.
10.
That's tough.
You want CK up?
Fire.
Empowered.
Yeah, sure. The tank, the boss has a frontal.
Yeah.
So
Lift
just
up
don't
like
be in front.
5. We're not gonna get to it.
Flare. 2.
Yeah,
Look away, look away, look away.
I don't think it's worth it. I can't like grab these ads like at all.
Somebody stun that martyr.
I can't even tell if these are in or not.
I don't think they were.
Because down.
Yeah. I
You
will
get
say
a heal off or two? I don't know.
Yeah, get off 3 heals.
Okay. I was like 85 seems like it should have been lower.
I mean, it'd be nice if I knew that was coming for 15,000.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
That was the execution sentence?
That's how much it hit me for, yeah.
So that's what I was hoping we can paint expression. I have not yet seen it though.
It just goes off. There's no cast. He just does it. Although it says it's on DBM, says it's every like minute and 30, but
He's at 82%. Obviously, we could have done a bit better there, but he just got hit 2.6 seconds before. So
2, 1.
what did he do?
I don't know. Maybe I don't need the ad damage. Because they were dying that time. I don't know.
Live for its work. Okay, my twisting of the flame started working. This is probably the opposite fight where you're probably better off life blooming the 2 off tanks because they're getting hit frequently, but the main tank's only getting hit once every like 4 seconds. So it's probably like the worst life bloom fight ever, right?
Okay.
So I would be looking at like nourishing or whatever the fuck the new thing's called. It's like your flash shield into Beaka and then probably life blooming the other 2.
10.
Because they're getting hit frequently.
fucking sucks to see the fire, dude.
It may be worth doing it when you see the Wake of Actions debuff. I don't know if you know what that works like, because that's like a dot that's sitting on him. But I think he never does the big hit during Wake of Ash. That's my theory.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah. So I'm like sometimes just randomly paint suppressing in the middle of like between the Wake of Ash cooldown trying to catch it, but I've not like figured out any rhyme or reason.
Okay, cool.
Need more kicks from you guys that have it, rogues and warriors.
I'm gonna take the kick off. I couldn't get the fucking ads to save my life without the shield. Like I had to like run to them and auto them. It was
The kick is worth so much. Not you, Sandy. That's fine for you to take it off. I felt the same way about ads.
How long can I
couldn't
stand
keep
in the
up.
fire before it's a problem?
you can't.
Till you die,
1
brother.
second, it's 2 seconds, but we don't like have the healing to get off of tank healing.
It's really hard to
Idiot.
interrupt those ads melee then. A lot of the time.
Especially if we have to get in front of the boss to do it.
Is there anything we can do better for baiting like the path they run in on? Like, are the healers like?
That's what
where
we're
you
trying
want
to
be?
use the columns for.
Right, that's what I'm asking. Are we where you want us to be? I had to get off the pillar late because we kept rotating because of bad circles. I felt like.
Maybe the
Yeah, I think that was
healers
the
need to
problem.
be up tight against the column because what they're doing is running around the back side of the column, and I need them to run around the front side.
So the one that melee
Yeah.
ran through the boss from the other side to me. Like I'm on the left pillar and it ran from the right and got away to me.
I wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. It seems fucking absolutely crazy. How am I gonna have time to get the ads over the fire if I'm chasing the ones in the back? It's complete chaos to tank this fight. It's ridiculous.
And I can't even see the fucking ground very well. Ground fire very well.
But yeah,
Well,
we
yeah.
need to try and keep the flow of the ads in front of the column, which means I need the healers up further. So basically parallel with the column. Don't be behind it because then they're just gonna run behind.
All ranged except the hunters are supposed to be stacking like on top of each other on the boss.
And the goal for that is that if you pull it with damage, there's only one place for it to go. So the tank
Right.
is gonna
So
go.
like the ads won't be running around the back if they're
That's true.
on
That's true.
everybody
I
there.
do see random DPS behind the pillars. It should just be the healers. Nobody else there.
Yep. Let's clean that up. That'll help. Yeah, fourth one gets dropped wherever the first one did. Let's get another attempt in. We just need practice here. Ad management. Like I'm looking at interrupts. There's 4 interrupts. 4 single interrupts. need you guys to help us get these ads under and into the fire, kill them once, and be done with them.
Do the megas need to die in the fire?
Everything does. If it
All.
doesn't, it gets res. Then we have to kill it again.
I'm marked.
You have to kill
What's
it
like,
again. It
what's
sucks
like
'cause we have
theoretical
new
bark
ads.
skin uptime?
100%.
Because we're 4 pulls in, and every one of the 4 pulls because not have bark skin when he died.
When he died, we were wiping. It was my bark skin next. I had a tell, but I didn't cast it because we were wiping. But yeah,
I didn't call the wipe until he died at 232. And he
I
had
mean,
10 of
like
bark
6
skin
people
for,
were dead, so it.
one person was dead.
Then I don't know whose it was.
Yeah,
I thought he was up by then.
All right, we're
Oh,
pulling.
it's pulled.
Good.
God damn
Let's
it.
Artsy's pet.
No.
It was Jaga.
It's all right,
Knew
this
it.
is fine. This is good. Get up here, live quickly, and heal while you move. So I don't want the healers who's live. I need you up against the column. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he had been in the previous ones.
Nebula as well. Move up like 4 feet.
I think you try to get to the other side.
Flare.
Turn away.
Look away.
1.
Good. So we have these ads coming in.
First one needs to drop on the right.
Yep. Don't do it yet. Trying to get the skull over here.
4-minute cooldown.
Holy.
Flare.
Cover boss.
Okay, I missed that one. I didn't see that till.
You missed the bark skin or someone else?
Yeah. Bark skin.
Alright, we're wiping.
There's got to be a weak aura or something that will tell us
That
what's
first
coming.
fire has to drop like right here. It's got to drop on the left side looking at him from the entrance, or the right side when you're looking down.
I think
It's gonna drop with that first mortar, dude.
Yeah,
Can play.
The martyr is coming out on the left side, so let's drop it on the martyr's side, which is the one that's very difficult
Yeah.
to move.
You say left side though, it's the left side from the entrance, right side from when we're looking down.
Opposite side that it's currently dropping.
Yeah, we're looking at the altar for any directional things.
Everybody keeps running off to the left side, or to the other side.
We're getting martyrs from both sides, so. Yeah, but the
On
first one
very
comes in the
first
right,
wave,
so.
I don't think the first wave had it on both sides. It's been the left side.
I think
every
I
time.
saw one on each side on the on the first one. But
No, you're too close to the altar. You can't go around that corner you're standing on.
I can't tell you which one was which side, but on all the other pulls, we get a martyr at 55 and then a martyr at 110. So it's definitely one side than the other.
Yeah, so it goes
It's
left and
possible
right.
it alternates or some shit. I wouldn't know.
Okay, so that makes sense why everyone's doing the
Left, yeah.
fire on left. So yeah, that's where we need our fire to go.
God, I wish I could see the fucking fire on the ground though. It's rough.
Hello. See.
It's so hard to position the ads too because they fucking. You have to basically run through the fire to like reposition them properly. Because if you try to like skirt them around the edge, they fucking jitter around behind you. So bad.
So from where we're standing now, the left side in front of the column is where it's got to go.
yes, the left side of the.
Left side is where the first fire goes. We've been doing it on the opposite.
Right, whatever the opposite side is. I'm wondering how Thunderclap's going to do it, picking up threat on all these guys. If I could just have instant Thunderclap now.
Like grabbing the ads is hard too because I looked at the threat when I looked at one as soon as it came out, and Nebula had like 13k on the threat fucking meter before like as soon as the ads spawned. So I had to like book it over to him and hit him a few times, even like pull him off or taunt. So it's like so much healing threat right off the rip.
I think we're taking around twice as much tank damage as people who actually kill this take, so we probably are doing a lot of healing threat. It just like don't bomb the tank as much, but the tank's getting bombed, so that's what happens.
Do the ads always spawn like inside Cathedral? Do they come up the steps?
They run from the door on the side.
Yeah, from the sides.
I think we did get good healing position there. That little nook that's like this area in the column seems to make them always go to the inside of the pillar, which makes it probably easier for tanks.
Like the tanks should be standing just to the inside of those pillars, right? If everything's perfectly placed.
Yeah, it is a bit annoying because it LOSs the healers on that side, but the other side healers can hit them.
Also depends where we drop the fire.
Yep. That first fire needs to go left side here, right where the martyr's coming.
I guess what Angry's saying, I'm not sure if he's trying to say this or not. We're also kind of looking at the fire the wrong way. They have to be in it when he casts res, not when they die. So if you replace the second fire in a bad spot, or it's not the same spot, then some of the ads will be out. They like had previously died. So we can't like pick a new spot every time. It has to be the exact same spot every time.
We have to have a death zone for them, and the fire has to be there.
Yes, and when the fire expires, the next one has to be placed back in the exact same spot.
Damn.
Interesting.
Which is rough because the ads fucking spurg out and die in fucking 16,000 different positions.
If you stand like where those candles are.
Can we practice this real quick? Yeah, let's pretend this pillar right here is the one right in front of the boss. How far away do we want that fire? Like right here?
Where are you at, Werner?
Skull comparing to this pillar right here. If this was the boss pillar, do we want
I think
here?
you'd be over too far. I think you'd want to be a little bit off center and inward.
Oh, like the whole fucking room has a grid. Can we just like look at the grid and be like 3 over or 3 back, 1 over? Or where do you want it?
Lined up with the left face of these columns. So like if you look down the row here.
Oh,
in line right with this,
like 4 boxes down, right?
Remember the first one's over here, right?
I think like
This is
the
first
first
one.
one
We're
here.
doing this side, of course, first. I'm just saying for you.
Oh, well,
So 3 off the pillar and in line. Right? Like the room has
In line with the edge right here, just 3 back.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're off a foot, I don't think it's going to kill anybody. But if you drop it like over here, all those ones we killed right on the edge are not good enough anymore.
Why don't you just use those little candles on the step to take
candles.
where you're dropping the fire? Like the 2 on the top.
Yeah, the upper candle is almost perfectly
Yep.
placed.
Upper candle. Okay. All right. That works too.
Left and right.
They almost put them there for you.
And so if the ads are coming in this way, right? They're coming in and around, or are they running behind the pillars straight up?
So the healers will be here.
Healers are
and
there,
they're
so
going
they have to
they're
come
going the other
around,
side.
right?
Yes, that's what they're doing right now. Is they're coming this way.
So everything should be running through the tanks,
Right
especially
entry,
if
right here.
if the range are like right here, right? The range should be stacked on melee, so there should be nowhere to go except for Partsy in the back.
I think where it gets weird is like the far side one or something like that. But yeah.
All right, let's do a poll. Around left side.
We're at 2 of 5 pools that were pre-pulled. No memes. We're doing that.
We gotta up that percentage.
Yeah, it's not worth it to move up to that pillar. That's not going to make or break you. Just stay with square right
I
there.
mean,
It's
it's nice.
no, it's
Not the candle first.
we have the
Further away.
accidental to, and then it fucks us up.
I just never pulled, so I must have been a pet.
Okay,
It was Jaga.
you're relying on 20 other people to have the same path as you.
Just the casters that aren't pet related, I guess. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get that park skin right.
Biggest bark skin now himself.
Not anymore. Okay, now he is.
First ad's coming up soon after blinding, which is
Flare.
about to happen.
Flare.
Turn away.
1.
Get
Get
up
it,
to that
Neb.
first candle. Other side. Ah.
Too late now. Too late now.
I mean, there's a martyr on that side too.
Yeah, he was on him.
I see.
That's what I thought. They spawn on both sides.
Just taking hits.
Yep.
All right, the martyr's in. Kill him.
Flare.
Flare.
2, 1.
Who's
Careful,
the
melee,
tank on
don't be in
both
front of
sides?
us.
Is that you, Rip?
I'm on the right or left.
I fucking had to reposition the ad, and I can't see the fire on the floor, so.
Get to the other side of that nebula.
Nebula again. He's getting it so many times, bro.
Kill the martyr that's in the fire, please. Mark skull.
So like, who's trying to take that maggots right there, right?
I have the skull on me in the thing, so nobody. That's what I'm saying. How the fuck do you have mobs on you inside the fire?
Blair, look away.
Loose ones.
Right, they were in the fire.
They didn't have the debuff. They need the debuff.
We need help on ads here, big time. Everybody on ads. That's a runaway. Run that one out.
Those ads gotta go back.
It's fine if it
Not in the
overlaps.
fire.
Next one will go to the way we're facing. Will go to the left.
Blair, look away. Look away.
Okay, all ads are dead. You're on the boss. You see the
Away.
gap for this next one? They can die there. Remember that if they're going to just die in that position. Is that execution sentence? The big hammer coming down? Maybe. Get it over quickly.
Oh, it is.
Nice.
I actually paid suppression that one
Blair.
anyways.
2.
I got it.
1.
Turn away. Just because positions are good, get Pika back up. I'm on a shield wall right now until Pika's buffed.
Ready for it.
Get boss when you can.
I have a B-res too, but
It's not about dying in the fire, it's about dying where the fire's supposed to be.
Yeah, when you interrupted the martyr there, he ran out of the fire.
Get that one up front. Perfect.
you want me to get bash up
Anything
or
on
no?
the X in the back. Can anybody interrupt X on the right side there?
Blair. 2. 1.
Look away. Look away.
No, we're getting overrun.
Yeah, it's a lot of ads.
They're
Had
not
a lot of
getting-
ads not die in the fire.
Exactly.
Yeah, like so.
Yeah.
Like one walked in, started casting in the fire, and it got polymorphed, and then he ran out of the fire.
Just drop the next fire in closer.
Leave the dude in the fire.
Okay, so everyone knows where we're trying to kill the ads. So if it's inside that general zone, no interrupt. If anything is
if we
outside
don't
of that
interrupt
zone,
Martyr, won't he just heal the shit of the boss, and that's worse?
He'll full heal him.
Yeah, but we can.
Martyr,
Healing me.
Martyr
You
can
don't
be
instantly
interrupted.
poly it though when it's full, when the cast just start. Like I can stun it when it gets low, or you
Maybe
can
I'm
poly
wrong.
when it gets.
Maybe I'm wrong with the theory here. Shouldn't the theory be that if he gets polyed, it should go to the tank because the tank should be having threat there?
Yeah, and then they ran out of the fire.
Why did it run out of
Because-
fire? Because it didn't go to the tank, right?
No, it was on the tank.
Yeah, I can't stand in the fire,
You can't
and
stand in the fire either. So
I can't see the fire on the ground, so
Why can't you see it?
I'm
It's like
colorblind.
you gotta pick 'em up
It's
before they
my
get
colorblind
rid of
color.
the
I
fire.
can't see it. It blends. It for me. It's the same color as the floor. So it's like giga hard for me to see it.
Righteous Flame is
Res
damage
me live.
taken, I'm guessing.
Colorblind mode doesn't help in the
No,
game.
no, not for that.
Small indie company. Gotta get you a reshade filter then.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. How do
Three
they
of
not have a
those-
colorblind option? Isn't that?
Three
Can't
of
you sue
those
people
first
over that?
ads. 3 of those first ads revived in the fire.
I thought
They
I
didn't
saw
have.
that.
They didn't have the debuff.
Right, but then the
I
fire
know,
ran
but
out.
they were in the fire.
I mean,
We're saying they
I mean,
have to die in the fire, not be dead in the fire, right?
No, they have to. They have to be.
They have to
they have to have
stay
the
in the
debuff.
fire the whole time or some shit.
Yeah, but
That's
they
what
were
they
in
have
the
to-
fire, so why didn't they have the debuff?
Pause all that. When he casts the spell, they need to be in the fire at that moment.
They were, and then they got back up.
Yeah, because they didn't have the
ones
debuff.
at the
'cause
very end, or was this the first set?
Oh, these
It
are
was
the
the
first
first.
set.
It was
Yeah, I
like the
didn't see
first
those.
set.
The
'Cause they
last set they were definitely out, but I didn't see the
they were right on the edge. So it's like, you know, they can't be in on the edge. They have to be in the fire with the debuff.
Hitbox is smaller than the actual particle, I think.
Yep.
They need to retail that shit and add a circle around it so we know exactly where it is.
Yeah, it should just be a circle instead of an actual flame.
'Cause I think I saw what you saw.
I mean, they did that with the consecrates for the mobs in here. There's like
Yeah.
a clear circle edge on the consecrate from the mobs in here, but the fire, no, we can't have that. At least then I can look for the fucking circle.
Alright, we really do need to confirm if it's they need to die with the debuff on them or
They need to be in the fire.
simply-
The debuff shows that they're in the fire, but the fire gets smaller, it feels like, as it fucking progresses.
So we are absolutely good to go to kill the martyrs on both sides, just in the correct spot without fire even up. We can just nuke them down, just get them dead in the right spot. Is that everybody's? Does everybody agree? Is that?
Yes.
All right. Beak is leaving us shortly. He's got a couple more pulls, so let's. And then Punisher's going to swap in and tank. So let's keep going.
You mean mini rip?
Yeah. What about mini rip on this? Fucking ranged threat on everything.
Paladin's better for ads.
Is he?
But Rip plays what he wants to play.
No, but we might need a boss tank replacement here. But yeah, so that giant gold falling hammer must be Execution's Ends.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is.
We
That's
have
what it
to.
is in
So
retail.
that's your shield wall.
Like I
You
said,
go.
I literally paint suppression. I didn't look at his death, but I paint suppression on it. He just died anyways.
It hit him for 14k, and then he got meleeed 1.4 seconds later.
What's the druid? It's 50% damage reduction for your shield wall, or what is
30.
it? Oh, 30.
30% maximum health every minute.
I think it is ignoring reductions. Because I cast pain suppression on Bika 1.5 seconds before he died. And still hit him for 14k. But I think the execution hits for true damage as well.
Alright. No early pulls. I prefer you don't move up. Like, what's that going to save us?
Time.
Five,
The
four,
best part is
three,
Talos LOSs me
2,
for
1.
PI anyways when he does this.
I'm gonna need you to stand by me.
Zinj, if you can hug a pillar, that'd be better. Same with you, Bainstar. I don't want
I
anyone
thought you were
coming
saying
around
we
the
wanted
backside.
us in here. Okay.
Flare.
Alright, get that up to the front. Good spot.
Pain suppression this one again.
Kill skull on left or right.
I don't think he does anything though.
It didn't seem like it did much.
God, get fucking in the fire. I'm just shield walling to try and keep him in the
Martyrs in the
Look
fire.
away, look away.
So is the Ravager. The Ravager's got the.
So am I. Tanking on the edge of this is bullshit.
Yeah, because they gotta make the
Like,
mobs
what's
hit
the
it too.
fucking edge here? Get to the other side of that order.
Two martyrs on the left. Well, one now.
Flare.
Look away.
Blind.
1.
Good job so far, honestly.
Like the Ravager that's in the middle doesn't have the debuff right now.
The next one we're burning, the next fire, it just gets thrown away.
Neither does this the Magus head.
Martyr is stunned, right side.
Behind.
Punisher rally.
10.
Just burn that one away.
He got a couple heals. He's still at 90. What the fuck? He got healed again. Yeah.
Flare. 2.
Look away.
1.
Alright, Mika's dead. That's
I can't get to those martyrs without getting chewed up by the fire.
Thinking lower candle instead of upper candle.
Yeah, it might be a little too close.
And the boss is gonna need to be moved further down.
The who? The boss?
Yep.
How much farther down you want?
Yeah, in this diagram, like the boss is sandwiched between the fires. I don't know.
Flare. 2, 1.
The edge of this fire is so
Take a
loose.
step back, Bainstar.
Like if you look at that fire, it's not
Can't
even a
fucking
circle.
DI you.
Sure.
Stuff. Dude's like trying to escape the room.
I just run back in.
Forgot to take off my trinket. It actually worked a pull ago, and then it didn't work that one when I died. So I don't know what the fuck.
Let's go.
Fix it.
Punisher, you may as well suit up for tanking here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ball coming up.
Yeah, that's fine. I think the instant thunderclap's going to be nice for trying to grab these threats.
We
I
should
will say
have.
the directly on the pillar kind of sucks the healer because I didn't see that one.
I don't think Thunderclap is gonna like pull aggro because they have so much healing threat.
Yeah, but they buffed it a lot though. I think 25% more buff.
We're gonna have Sandy tank the boss, right?
I mean, it's not going to be the only thing that I use on them, but it's going to be good for trying to grab them.
Yeah.
At first.
From the prison.
I think I will probably tank boss.
If Sandy can't see the fire to get the ads in,
Oh.
Break out mini rip and see how the physical is.
Listen, the issue is the boss auto attacks for 9k and he specials for 14.5, and world buffed and flask paladin has 14.5 hit points, hit points. They just get one shot by execution, and we're paint suppressing it now, and it does not reduce the damage. So that's also.
I will shield wall through it though. It'll be.
You won't shield wall because it'll still do 50%. Like that 50% won't do anything. If paint suppression doesn't reduce it, why would shield wall?
Because it says reduces all damage taken by 50%.
That is
paint suppression.
Well, hopefully this when they say all, I don't fucking know.
I think that's the whole idea is that you can't use.
It's mini rip time.
I don't think that's gonna help us, but we.
Isn't it physical and everything?
No.
No.
No. So this is radiant damage, but even his physical attack hits for true damage. Armor means nothing in this fight. It is just hit points.
But you're saying dodge does, which
Yes,
do
you can
warlocks
dodge.
not have it anymore? Is
Warlock
it just rogue?
also, my warlock has a lot of. It's gonna have more hit points than my paladin, but not.
How's their
his hit
dodge?
points.
Did they get
I-
nerfed? Okay. No,
Yeah, so
rogue's
they
probably the
have,
highest.
60-ish% like avoidance, and a paladin's gonna have like 25.
I think Zex and tank is what we need to do, honestly.
Almost there.
Have them step up.
We also probably need to do whatever we can to achieve stamina, which probably means like re-enchanting and shit for it. Assuming we're not getting this tonight, we're coming back in a week to rip.
Hey, Word, did you look at the logs and see if pain suppression actually did nothing?
The pull before, it looked like it did nothing. I have not looked at this one because I accidentally flew the wrong place, so I wasn't where I wanted to be.
I mean, we'll definitely get to Caldoran in one night on Tuesday with Voss the way it is now.
Because if it ain't doing shit, then, you know, I'll take my dispersion back.
Wrathus tank, okay.
Yeah, with paint suppression up, that time he got hit for 14.6k.
That doesn't sound like it's doing anything.
He actually had bark skin and paint suppression that time.
Well, yeah, he usually hits for 30k, duh.
Well, Barkskin is physical damage.
It is hit for 14.6
So,
every time.
so Barks isn't doing anything either. I'm wasting my time.
Well, it's, on that it is not doing anything, correct?
But everything else it is, go sort of. I don't know.
Good question, actually.
It's physical damage.
Okay, listen, it's reducing the AoE and Blade of Malice. I don't even know what the fuck Blade of Malice is.
That's just one of the special attacks he does.
So that one does get mitigated. It does. Okay, so pain suppression isn't useless, Foxy. It does mitigate his auto attack, even though that goes through armor.
Yeah.
How much dodge do you have, Beaka? Just curious.
I'm gonna keep using it until we run out of mana, basically, Foxy.
Yeah. The one time I ran out of
35%.
mana, shit was crazy. We're about to wipe anyway, so.
Does that go up?
Good tanks have like 40.
Or no?
I don't think it changes.
Okay. All right. Send us home, Beaka.
Let's
Show
go.
us phase 2.
Hold up. There's a couple people still behind a little bit.
They're in time.
They better move
5,
fast.
4, 3,
How many
2,
tanks we got in this bitch?
1.
Four.
What do we do with the fourth tank?
Punisher's warming up because he's about to tank next pole, so may as well get him used to it.
Ain't gonna be a next pole, you know what I'm saying?
God, I wish.
Yeah, done and done.
It's the better spot for the boss. Oh, I'm drawn farther.
Slightly off the center. Turn
Look away.
But yeah, I think you're okay. You can recenter and be great. Move that down, Tyler. Live Tyler.
Live.
Go down a little bit. Live Tyler.
Okay, not into the party.
Maybe it hurts the most.
Oh.
Okay, that wasn't
Flare.
the
2, 1.
Does it tell you, Wardener, when that's going to happen?
No, I'm literally spinning my camera the opposite direction of my character so I can watch it. Okay. But I got pushed off that pillar because of bad fire, so I wasn't doing it right then. I'm literally just looking for the hammer spinning in the air, but I don't get. I have
So it does kill them.
for execution sentence ending, but it doesn't have
Martyrdom kills them when they get their thing on.
like a proper cast time. The boss
Oh,
chooses
okay.
when to cast it, I guess.
Flare.
I tell you, this
2,
strat
1.
seems off. I feel like the real strat is probably killing them in a pile and then dropping the fire on them.
That's what I was
afterwards.
thinking too.
I feel like this tanking them
Yeah.
in the fire is like some smooth brain strat.
Or 35-person strat sort of thing. I'm gonna look at some other groups because there are definitely groups doing this with 2 tanks. So we're doing something highly inefficient, I would suspect, and we're using like strats that are based off of.
I like the idea that CK just said. You just drop the fire on them.
Yeah.
Well,
Right, so
listen, the
kill on one
issue.
spot, drop it.
Yeah, the issue with the just tank them until we want to kill all of them is that if we're not kicking those martyrdoms, he just full heals the boss.
No. It's you kill them. So like when they first come in, they come in from the left and the right, right? So you kill the ones on the left. That's not gonna have a fire yet, but you still have time for the second fire to like drop it there, and then they're not going to get up. Instead of like having to like spend time like trying to move them to the one fire that's up and then fucking everything up.
Move the fire to the ads.
But the
Says
fires
ads,
don't
fire.
come out fast enough.
They do.
They do.
Yeah, there's two fires.
Not for the res.
Listen.
Yes, they
When's
do.
the first res?
First res is like a minute in, right?
Oh, look at his cast.
I'm pretty sure on one of the polls, like a fire was going out when he did a res, so the ads got res, and then the fire like hit the floor. So
You know what the ability is that is the res?
Reclamation.
What he said.
His first cast was a minute 17 on 2 pulls ago. It was a minute 28 the pull before that. It was a minute 27 the pull before that. So it looks like between 115 and 130.
Also, I need to repair. I'm naked essentially.
I'll drop a repair button.
The first fires were dropping at 35 seconds.
Once we have many fires out, like I don't know how that works. I could see it working for the first 2, but later on, once we have fire out, how are you going to drop? You're going to have to go back to the same thing we're at now.
So the first set of ads are going to
Well, I
get
think you
killed
can
on
only
the
have
same side.
3 fires out at a time.
That's right.
So it's not like we're juggling 8 different things, just 3 spots.